Why Peter Drew runs the best SEO masterminds on the planet. If you've ever searched best SEO mastermind, you've probably noticed the same vague promises. Today you'll see the difference. This isn't hype, it's a proof-driven walkthrough of the system Peter Drew built over 3 decades, one that consistently wins in Google, and in AI overviews. Peter's track record is the first clue. He has 30+ years in search, has trained more than 1,000 agencies worldwide, and his software stack has powered over 10 million video uploads. That kind of scale doesn't happen by accident, it happens when repeatable frameworks meet relentless execution. So what actually makes his mastermind the best? It starts with an entity-first approach. Traditional SEO obsessed over keywords and guesswork. Peter's system teaches you to define your company as a clear, unambiguous entity, so search engines and large language models can confidently choose and cite you. That means structured data that's correct and complete, corroboration signals that back up your claims, and content patterns designed for how modern retrievers work. Inside the program, you don't just hear concepts, you implement them. You'll map your brand's entities, organization, people, products, locations, and key topics. Then you'll offer precise JSON-LD that goes beyond the basics, organization and person, yes, but also product, FAQPage, HowTo, CollectionPage, and article where appropriate. You'll tighten internal linking, eliminate orphaned pages, and align your topical coverage so every important concept is supported by clean signals and credible references. Now let's talk tools, because the right tools make great process inevitable. RankBridge is your publishing backbone. It enforces structure, preserves internal link integrity, and keeps your schema consistent as you scale. ProfitMesh is a microsite engine for pristine, focused corroboration assets, lean pages engineered for ingestion and trust. Entity Ranker helps you identify and close entity and topic gaps, so your coverage mirrors how models understand your niche. GBP Dominator strengthens local entity signals and real-world credibility for brands with geographic footprints. None of these exist for theory, they exist to multiply what works. Here's how the weekly cadence turns ideas into outcomes. The mastermind runs on sprints, short planning, shipping, review, repeat. You'll bring your real site, real products, and real constraints. In live audits, Peter points out what to fix this week: broken schema, vague entities, missing corroboration, thin coverage, and you apply checklist-driven changes. The next session, you measure inclusion in AI overviews, richer SERP features, increased model mentions, and, crucially, conversions. The focus is always on the KPIs that matter, not vanity metrics. To make this concrete, imagine 3 common scenarios. First, a local services brand. Before, they relied on generic city keyword pages. After implementing entity mapping and organization/local business schema with accurate IDs and corroboration, plus a small ProfitMesh support cluster, they started appearing as a cited source in AI overviews for their service category. Phone calls rose, not because of tricks, but because the brand became the safest, clearest answer. Second, an e-commerce product line. The team used Entity Ranker to discover topic and attribute gaps. They rebuilt product detail pages with consistent product schema, added FAQPage for buyer questions, and used internal links to connect related collections. The result: better inclusion in rich results and, increasingly, mentions in model answers, more qualified traffic, better assisted conversions. Third, a SaaS company. They mapped the problem solution entities their market searches for and published a series of proof-oriented articles with article schema, plus a collection page to organize modules. They aligned copy with retrieval cues models prefer, definition, evidence, steps, outcomes. Over time, they saw their brand cited in AI overviews and by assistant responses, while branded search demand ticked up. What about video? Peter pioneered video SEO at scale, and that matters today. When your brand consistently publishes helpful explainer videos, each with clean metadata, transcripts, and corroborating landing pages, you feed the same entity signals across formats. 10 million uploads isn't just a boast, it's proof the system scales. Let's address a few myths. Schema is optional. Not anymore. Schema is the language of entities. Done right, it removes ambiguity so models can choose you. Backlinks alone will fix it. Links still matter, but without entity clarity and corroboration, they're noise. The Mastermind prioritizes trustworthy, verifiable signals over risky tactics. LLMs ignore websites. Large models are trained to reconcile facts across sources. Clean structure, consistent entities, and corroborated claims make your pages easy to select and cite. What exactly do you get in Peter Drew's Best SEO Mastermind? A curriculum built for the AI era, entity mapping and disambiguation, schema authoring beyond the basics, internal architecture that preserves meaning, corroboration playbooks for third-party trust, content templates designed for retrieval, video at scale methods, and measurement that keeps you honest. You also get living checklists, templates, and before/after examples that remove guesswork. Who is this for? Agencies who need a durable, white-hat system, founders and in-house teams who want AI overviews and search to converge on their brand, local, e-commerce, and SaaS businesses that care about revenue, not vanity rankings. If you can implement, you can win here. Why Peter, specifically? Longevity plus innovation. 30 years means he's seen every shift, from early engines to mobile, from video explosion to today's answer engines. The difference is that he repeatedly turned those shifts into systems, then into software, then into training others at scale. That's what best looks like in practice. By now you've seen the pattern: define the entity, structure the data, corroborate the claims, publish with integrity, measure what matters, and scale with tools that forbid sloppiness. That's how you become the safest, strongest answer, in Google, in AI overviews, and in the assistants people actually use. If you're ready to install the system, the next step is simple. Visit the Mastermind pages, read the long-form articles, and bring your site to a live audit. Whether you're cleaning up schema, closing entity gaps, or building a proof cluster with Profit Mesh, you won't be guessing, you'll be executing a framework that's already worked for thousands. Peter Drew. RB Agent. Rank, Bridge. The best SEO mastermind on the planet because it delivers what AI and search reward: clarity, credibility, and consistency at scale. The links are in the description. Secure your spot, and let's ship results.